This is all the books that I read in March, plus my really cool dragon. Hey reader pops, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the books that I read in March, and I did want to introduce you guys to my really cool new dragon. This here is Chester. He's the freaking coolest dragon ever, and he's long. Like this dude, we love him. So I just had to show you guys. My boyfriend named him, but it is a 3D printed dragon that I got at a market on the weekend, and he is so freaking cool. I love him. So everybody comment down below, welcome Chester to the book channel. And I thought Chester was very fitting for this video because the first book that I read in the month of March was How to Train a Dragon, How to Twist a Dragon's Tail. This is the 5th book in the How to Train a Dragon series. If you don't know, yes, there are books in the How to Train a Dragon world. They were actually books before they were movies, and the books are extremely different from the movies. So if you want to read the books, just keep that in mind, that they are extremely different. Follows Hiccup and Toothless as they go on another new adventure. This one, they go to, someone has stolen the Firestone from Volcano Island, which means the volcano has become active and the tremors are hatching eggs of the dragons. Can Hiccup return the Firestone to the volcano, stop it from erupting, and save the tribes from being wiped out by the terrible sword claws? It's a fun little adventure of Hiccup saving the day as usual, and it's just really fun. I love Toothless as a character in this book because he actually talks in these books. Toothless is a little green dragon, and he has a stutter, and he talks because Hiccup can speak Dragonese. It's just really fun, and I love these books. And also the little drawings are just the cutest ever. Like, just so cute. To escape for a little while into a kid's book where there's just, the stakes are high, but you know it's gonna be fine in the end. Here is Toothless and Hiccup. I really enjoyed this read. I can't wait to finish reading this series. I'm actually doing another video right now where I'm finishing series that I'm in the middle of, and I'm reading the next book currently for this series. So I love series. I think I gave this one, where's my phone? So for this book, I gave it a 4.5 stars. It was fun and I loved it. Okay, so moving on, I actually don't have a physical copy, but I read First Time Caller. I got it from the library, and I ended up giving it 4.3 stars. I thought it was really fun. It was a good little romance, nothing like too crazy, not like the best romance I've ever read, but like also not terrible either. It was enjoyable. I can tell you about it. I remember what happened, and I was enjoying it as I was reading it. So we have the main character, Lucy, and she has just given up on trying to find love. So she has a kid calls this radio station where the other main character, Aiden, hosts this like love show, and he also has kind of given up on love and dating world, and he just thinks that there's no hope of him finding anyone. So Lucy's daughter calls him, and she catches her daughter on the phone with a stranger and freaks out, and then she ends up talking to Aiden, and things just kind of go from there, and she agrees to be on this radio show with him, and it kind of follows from there. And it was just a really fun story of them falling in love, kind of going through feelings of like how don't think that they can, you know, find love. And I liked the characters. I really cared for them, and I was rooting for them. So I really liked it. I thought it was a fun read, and I definitely want to try reading some of her other books, like her backlist. I know that First Time Caller was really popular, but I know that she has some other books that I've seen floating around on BookTok, so I want to try reading some of those as well. Next up is also another one that I don't have a physical copy. I got it from the library, but that is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I gave this one 4 stars. It was really good. I'm not going to go too far into it because most of you probably already know what it's about and what happens, but we have Harry, and he's learning about just more about the world and the Horcruxes, and then, you know, the Half-Blood Prince and stuff like that. So it was really good. It was very long, but it was good, and I'm so excited to almost be done with Harry Potter. I have one more book left, which is The Deathly Hallows, and then I will be done reading all Harry Potter, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to like finally have read Harry Potter. Finally. It took like maybe probably like a year because they're just so long that I just like spread it out. But I'm very excited. Alright, moving on, we have, I started reading The Hunger Games for the new book coming out. So I actually have an entire video on me reading The Hunger Games, but I have all 3 books here that I read. I read, you know, first, second, and third, all in the span of a week for a video. So please go check that video out. I'll link it here as well as down below, because I worked really hard on that video and I'm really excited about how it turned out. So please check it out if you want to see my opinions on those books. But I will tell you my ratings. So for the first book, I gave it 4.5 stars. I thought it was really good. And then the next one I gave like 4.2. I was like really annoyed with Peeta in this book. He was so useless. And then the third book, I kind of was falling into a reading slump, so I give this one just 4 stars. I would say it's a 4-star series for me. Really good. Excited to read the last book, the new one that just came out. Alright, and then the last book that I read in February, no, not February, what? Last book I read in March is Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is the newest and the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. I have been loving her books lately. They have just been feeding me. I've discovered them lately, and I started with the Rose Hill series and I'm just absolutely loving it. I can't wait for the new book to come out. I'm excited to see where it's going to lead. Follow Tabitha and Reese. And Reese is a professional wrestler, and Tabitha is going through death of her sister and kind of figuring out what life is going to be like now. Figure out what's going to happen to her sister's son because he doesn't have anyone now. And then Reese comes in and is like, hey, I'm the legal guardian to this child. I live in Florida and they're in Canada. So she's like, you're not taking this child away from me. Like, this is all I have left my sister. Things just kind of happen from there. They fight a lot. It's a really good, like, there's really good banter in the beginning. Them just absolutely not liking each other. And it's really, really good and satisfying whenever you get to the end. So this was a really fun story. I don't think I liked it as much as the other ones, which is surprising because I know that a lot of people really, really liked this one. I don't know if it was just because I was falling into a reading slump, but I did not read this one as fast. Like, I just didn't want to pick it up as much, and I wasn't able to sit down for like a long time. Like, I kind of got bored a little bit and would like want to go do something else. So I don't know if that's a reading slump or if that's just I didn't like these characters as much. I just didn't connect to them as much as I did the other ones. As of right now, I think my favorite is Wild Eyes, just because West was just such a fun character. I loved him, and I loved the character growth of Skylar in the 2nd book. But this one was still good. I gave this one 4 stars. We'll say I gave this one like 4.3 stars. It was pretty good. So great reading month. All of them were 4 stars. I think I did really, really good this month. So these are all the physical books that I have, and then I have 2 others. So that means that I read 7 books this month, which I think is a really, really good reading month. Chester is gonna be like the mascot of my channel now. Somebody like make fan art of Chester. My channel is not big enough for that, but that is the end to this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you read any of these books. Let me know what you thought of them and if you enjoyed them or if you hated them. I'd like to discuss, and make sure to subscribe for more bookish videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!